Hello. Welcome to my channel. As a result of some research, I got some sensations and started researching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. The Court of Accounts pointed out that there will be no money in the state's coffers until 2040 due to the increase in pensions and payments made within the social system, and warned the government to take precautions already. It was pointed out that Germany, one of the leading industrial countries of the world, will face serious money problems in the coming years. In a report prepared by the Court of Accounts, it was stated that there would be no money in the state coffers until 2040 due to the systematic increase in the payments made to retired civil servants and other retirees, as well as spending on the social system in Germany. In the report, it was pointed out that the annual payments of retirees alone will reach €282 billion in 2050, and it was warned that it is inevitable to take serious measures already. It was also pointed out that the state has become unable to cope with this burden due to retirement at the age of 63, maternal retirement, and a big increase in civil servant retirees. The effects of the pandemic and war. Stating that the state's expenditures have increased unexpectedly due to the pandemic that has been experienced since 2020 and Russia's war in Ukraine, the report of the Court of Accounts reminded that 90% of the state budget in Germany was shared concretely, and that serious financial difficulties could be experienced in the coming periods. It was emphasized that the state would have difficulty in making payments in unexpected situations at this rate, and it was warned that saving should be done. Increase in the number of pensioners. It was stated that the number of people over the age of 67 in Germany increased by 22% between 2020 and 2035, reaching 20 million from 16 million. Parallel to this, the number of retirees is expected to increase significantly. It has been noted that in 2050, 100 employees will have to finance 77 retirees, and since this will not be possible, the burden of the state will increase even more. It is stated that the Federal Pension Insurance Agency currently pays more than 25 million retirees, while the Federal Ministry of Labor receives the largest share of the budget with €164.1 billion. Corona aid. In Germany, since 2020, the government has paid €53.2 billion for health services alone, of which €5.8 billion was for vaccines. Aid to those who had to temporarily close their workplaces or stop production exceeded €130 billion. Prime Minister Olaf Scholz said, "We will not leave anyone alone," and announced that these aids will continue. Scholz also gave the good news that more aid will be provided to the low-income people who suffer from the increase in energy prices and inflation. On the other hand, in Germany, which has not taken any new debt and followed a balanced budget policy in recent years, it was pointed out that FDP's Federal Finance Minister Christian Lindner's calculations of returning to a balanced budget would not be possible in a short time. It was stated that it would be inevitable to take new loans, as Russia foresees a special investment budget of €100 billion for the modernization of the post-war German army in Ukraine. So what do you think in this case? I'm curious about your ideas. We can discuss this in the comments. Bye.